And we're back. There's a look at the Envy squad down 2-1 after CTF. They need to get it going here in Uplink. Phenomenal showing in the first side. A comeback. They look so strong against TK.
Right.
TK, though, were able to come back on them late in the game. So this time around, Envy needs to start off hot and close it down in the second half.
Right. Of course, very different map playing Detroit this time. You look at the two teams, very evenly weighed up again from Season 1. FaZe 50%, Envy 54%. The big thing that stands out to me in this game, though, is you look at the first hardpoint we saw. Envy's slaying was incredible, okay? That was the first thing that we really noted. Like, Nameless was going off. Everyone was really playing very well. But in that last CTF, Merc and Nameless combined to go 30 and 62 overall.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything.
That's not, like, at this level against a team like FaZe, that's not good enough. You can't do that. It's that simple. So
worse than a 0.5.
Right. The question now is, which Envy is going to come out and play? Because one thing's for sure, Saints and Zuma have been so impressive.
I want to see Saints just clear out school every
time. Just let them do it. Yeah.
Just let them run, and then, you know, when you don't have the dunk, go for the one-point plays, because we saw those add up earlier today. We'll see who is going to be able to take the advantage here. Ben, we both said it. We want Envy. We're not going to lie. We want to see a second search.
I want to see Game 5 simply because Riot, the split in the season was 50% for both these two teams. So it is anybody's game.
I'm opening up with Merc. If Merc can get something going at the start of this game, I think they're going to be in good shape. They're playing from the more difficult side, arguably, and off the break, you're going to see Zuma with first blood, and Merc is going to get taken down. Parasite winning that battle, and that means Nameless is going to have to back up and play very defensively. He switched over to the Bow for this map, and he will not be able to lock it in at school. Enable controlling that window as Saints is trying to move up on the objective. So far, no one going for the satellite drone until Eggs picked it up just now.
Yeah, Zuma was able to quickly clean up one, clean up two, looking for the third as well. Feeling so confident right now, but Slasher with that Bell, able to just pick up the kill.
Second half of the slaying duo. Saints now on your screen, and he's going to find Slasher on that back alley street. Going to be able to
you just got turned on.
Slasher.
And Slasher, he let him know about that. These headsets definitely soundproof, but Slasher, yeah, he's getting loud tonight. Like it.
Saints on your screen is going to have so much action coming his way. Satellite in the hands of Parasite, and Parasite wisely is going to be jumping back and forth, trying to confuse this Envy lineup. And look at this, Parasite!
No!
That's BenQ best play material if he gets the score, and he is going to be tossing it up and over. There's the one-point play to strike first here for FaZe.
Again, let's just analyze exactly what Parasite just did. Had the drone, teammate in support, teammate dies. Throws the drone down, picks up one, picks up two, finds a third, and gets a one-point play. That is why Parasite is so widely considered in North America to be one of the better uplink players.
And now he passes, he dishes it to Eggs, who gets the dunk. So nice moves here from FaZe. They've taken over the school, and they are able to exploit it with the score now 3-0. Enable gonna be pushing up on the back end. His teammates trying to continue the pressure. Slasher taken down though, so Enable needs the two-piece. There's one, there's two. Great kills here. That's gonna open up the door for Eggs to grab the satellite. Enable continuing to apply pressure into the school.
If Enable had won that gunfight, you would have seen FaZe get maybe another one-point play there because they've been controlling this school so much better than Envy. And finally, you see Envy get a little bit of control. Parasite does a smart thing, plays the drone, wait for it to reset, allow his teammates to come in off respawn.
Enable one-on-one, gonna win that one. Gonna challenge another player inside school
Enable
here momentarily. 12-3, my friend.
We both looked at it at the same time, and you have to notice that. 12-3.
4.0 KD, I'll take it.
He's playing with so much pace that Envy just can't handle it. He's just running at them, and his gun skill is just so nasty. I mean, look at that. You just let him do all the work.
Zuma tried to go in the one-on-one. Slasher with a big stop is going to prevent the two-point play. He tosses it out of the map, and it's going to come right back to him.
Okay.
Not high enough.
Try that one again, Slasher. There you go.
Gets the distance. And
second time lucky.
Parasite going to try and rally this one through school. Once again, nice blockers in front of him. He's got two. Slasher rotating there as well. Eggs fell, and now it's Merc who's going to clean everyone up. All four Envy players up. Big kills right there. There's a great defensive hold.
Surprised to see Merc maybe not go for the one-point throw. I mean, he had a teammate in the form of Zuma in the enemy base, but you know, if you go for that one-point throw and miss, worst case scenario, that drone is roaming around by Zuma. Zuma picks up one kill, may get a lucky two-point play.
Slasher with the satellite once again, gonna go for the play. Now, it's Parasite waiting, and look at that. It doesn't even hit the floor, straight into his hands. He's got a teammate in school. That's a big kill from Enable, clearing the way once again, and there's your slam cam. Parasite with another two-pointer, and it is all thanks. We said Enable
He's 18 and 5.
He's been
we still have a minute and a half left.
You just want to watch the Enable
I
show.
do, because
I do too.
The other thing as well is Enable's getting very loud too. He's getting hyped, and he's going to bring his team with him, that's for sure, because Parasite's the type of player, you know, when he's sat around players who are also getting him pumped up, he's going to step up his game.
And Ian's a chill dude, man. When he gets fired up, you know something great is going on. Great play there by Merc, though. Only one left. All of his friends basically dying around him, and he's able to convert it for at least 1 point. So that's going to bring it back to just a 2-possession game to tie things up. Parasite this time is going to lead the charge into school. His teammates are going to focus on that objective, and that's a big kill. 3 down, almost 4. Slash is going to say, I'll just stay outside.
But
unfortunately, they spawn inside.
Oh, he spawned directly under the portal.
Enable, do it.
Well, that's 1.
Get the 1-pointer.
He's going to get the extra health, throws it, but misses wide right.
We have seen that so many times.
Oh, you praise him for having such an immaculate first half.
He's like, guys, I don't touch the objective. I just kill things.
He's like, yo, that round object, nuh-uh, I don't want anything to do with that.
Stay up next time. Here he is going for the long ranger. We saw Nameless do this in the cast-off submission.
Oh.
We saw that shot over and over again. This time, not able to hit it, and it's going to be Aches with your drone one more time. And FaZe just going to put it on top of the roof, so that will be it for the half. 5-1 is going to be the start from this FaZe team. Envy has their work cut out for them, but they will be playing from the more advantageous spawn on side 2.
But the game plan, if I'm in that envious side of the stage, kill Enable. Shut him down. Stop him running Rampage, because the key about what Enable was doing there, it wasn't like he was just getting the kills. He was getting, first of all, school control. The majority of those kills came from school. Then he was wrapping behind Envious, getting behind them, shooting them in the back. Easy kills, but crucial kills in Uplink.
Enable on pace for 46 kills. If he
finishes with 46 kills, then I don't know what I'm going to do.
I think it'll be the highest we've ever seen on Detroit for Uplink, I'll tell you that. For regulation, of course. We'll see if you can keep it up. Such a difficult pace to continue on. I actually want to go over to Envy. Nameless, sticking with the bow. All uplink long, and we'll see what he's able to do to open things up. It's Aches, though, taking him down. Merc is going to pick up 1. Getting pretty aggressive. Aches is going to expose himself and will be taken down. Zuma now moving in for the objective. Slasher on the other side of the wall, and it is Slasher with another pickup, and Slasher let whoever he killed just know about it.
Yeah, you got a little bit loud there, that's for sure. And the key thing here for FaZe is they can just go for those 1-point throws, or at least throw that drone into Envy's base, keep applying the pressure, and that's exactly what Slash has done. Going to pick up the drone, has a teammate in support. In fact, all 4 players are there.
Ouch.
That's a 2-point play. Now, can FaZe actually track back quick enough that Envy don't get control of school? You see Zuma, he's going to go straight towards that truck, right at the back of the base, and try and spawn trap.
Enable taking down Aches. Now watching your satellite carrier jump over the wall. It's Merc getting into school. Nice kills outside, but it's Saint still leading the charge. Merc is going to go for the melee, does get it. Does he go for the 1-point play? He waited too long, and another crucial mistake. I guess they were thinking we have to go for 2-pointers at this point. Could have been a 2-7 game. Instead, it's still 1-7. 3 possessions rather for Envy to catch up.
And that's a really big hold as well from FaZe, because they've had a lot of momentum, and you saw all 4 FaZe players flood the Envy base when they got that first 2 points, and it kind of looked a little bit eerie because everyone from Envy kind of spawned in front of them, closer to the satellite drone respawn, so they did really well to just stay alive in that school area.
Merc spotting Slasher, trying to stay alive. Goes for the kill in window. Aches is there, just waiting for him. Saints getting behind enemy lines, but it's the satellite in the hands of Parasite. He's going to throw it on top of the roof. And that's another 15-second reset. FaZe playing the clock at this point.
Yeah, you can start thinking about that when you're 7-1 up, especially playing off that more unfavored side as well. There are things that you have to think about. If you can keep wasting time, as long as you get that map control back, that's the key. You don't want to just throw the drone and then lose complete control, because that isn't helping anybody at that point.
Saints check the corner, but such patient play so far from this FaZe squad. Big kills from Nameless. And we're going to see Merc slide through.
Oh,
there
nice.
we go. Okay, so they're still in it. They could actually tie it up with just 2 more dunks.
Oh, Saints needs to pick up this kill. Jumps, connects with it. Nicely done from him. That drone will be down in the base, but this is where you need to start thinking about map control once again. If you're Envy, and that's exactly what they're doing. If Nameless can hop into school here and win this gunfight, that would open up that whole right side of the map. You see the drone carrier in the form of Merc actually going back green. See if you can try and make the play here.
Merc missing the melees, but Zuma's got you, Merc. Merc now, 1-pointer.
Yep, connects with it.
All right.
Nicely played. 3-point game, Puckett.
I'm liking it. A little bit more energy that we're seeing now out of Envy, and it's coming from the Slayers. Zuma at 21 really made that play possible, but look at this phase on the punish.
Oh, he just missed.
Another miss.
Oh, no.
And Parasite, does he go for it? There's
Yes.
players all around him. You got Saints who needs to do the damage, and Parasite's going to go get his own rebound.
You get a little bit lucky there, a bit fortunate. Missed that easy 1-point throw. Able to have teammates around to slay out, and you get a 2-point play. So back to a 5-point lead now in favor of FaZe. Can Parasite get this kill? No, he can't. That play from Envious in form of Merc with the drone. Is he going to be able to go for 2? Doesn't look like it. Has to go for 1. Throws, connects.
Okay.
4-point game again, minute and a half left.
Can they force overtime? That is the question. You got a minute 30. You're not greedy. You don't want to go for the win necessarily here. You just need to tie it up. Nameless, does he go for the 1-point play or the 2-point dunk? He's going to dunk it and bring it within 1.
Nicely played. 1 possession game, 2 points, 9-7. Zuma has control of the drone as well. If Merc wins this gunfight, this could be the 2-point play. He kind of needs to challenge this, though, because there's a player coming in from behind, and that player behind is Parasite, I believe, who picked up Merc. Zuma with the drone. He's going to try and dip out mid-street. Still alive somehow.
He's buying so much time for his teammates to get in position. He's got a lead blocker. Nice melee coming in from Saints. 2 players on the spawn. 3 underneath the uplink here. And Saints, will he be able to keep this one out? No, Ace is going to take the satellite and get it out of here. Tries to toss it to the alley, and now you're going to see a mad rush to that mid-alley. 7 seconds before it resets, and we're going to see a Zuma clean it up before then. Does he have a clear lane? Shots all over him. Won't be able to get it out. Merc is going to be in the mix. He's going to fall. Saints last man up.
If he wins this gunfight, that'd be so big for Envy because FaZe actually spawned further back away from the pole. He does, but needs to touch that drone. 2 seconds left. He's going to get the melee as well. Keeps it alive. Saints doing all the work right now. He needs 2-point play in 17 seconds, but FaZe, it's Slasher basically just slaying everybody down from that top Atlas. He's finally forced down, and Merc's going to have to go for this now. He has no choice. 9 seconds left. You just have to go. Hasn't got any overclock left. 6 seconds. Going to need to get the melee. He's going to die, and FaZe are going to win the game.
FaZe holds on, 9-7. They're going to lock up the series 3-1 over Envy as FaZe will stay alive and move on in our bracket. Envy going to be taken out, finishing 5th, 6th.
That was a much better performance from FaZe. Exactly what you want to see if you're a FaZe fan. Enable, 39-23. His slaying slowed down, but it didn't slow down a lot.
Yeah, we said he was on pace for 46.
Right.
I'll take 39 here on Detroit. What a performance by Enable in that final game. Really impressive stuff in CTF from the FaZe squad. They will move on. Really, their only weakness was that first hard point. Their Surge game was on point. Their CTF game, super fundamentally solid, and then just an excellent individual performance by Enable, opening the doors to a great score on Detroit.
Still, I think there's a little bit more potential from that FaZe squad.
Yeah.
I still think when they fully get going as a team, that's when you're going to see the potential really untapped. The kind of FaZe team that you thought when that trade was announced, you were like, oh, wow, this team on paper looks solid. Still haven't fully seen that team, I think.
It's really only the CTF game when all 4 of them were playing 30 kills plus, like we see from Optic Gaming. We'll see if they can keep that momentum going in later in the tournament. For now, let's send it over to our analyst desk. We got Maven and Mr. X. Guys, what do you think of that matchup?
All right. I said Enable was a top 5 player about a month ago. People told me I was crazy.
Who said you were crazy?
Everyone.
I know Enable just absolutely crushed our team.
Yeah, he had one hell of a series. That was impressive. But let's run through stuff. We can start off with the hard point.
Yeah, you know, the hard point, pretty much a domination by Envy. What really struck out for me was that the hill number 3. Going into that hill, it was 49-37 in favor of Envy. After leaving that 3rd hill, it was 100-37 in favor of Envy. FaZe got 0 points in that. Then you go into that next hill, they only got 20. I mean, Envy only got 6. But then that middle hill, that last hill on the first rotation, Envy almost took the entire thing, which we hardly ever see on that. So that kind of, after that, never really got too close to a game.
Well, really, after the game 1, really what I took from it is Envy rolled. I mean, they made it look pretty easy. I thought FaZe might get 3 out after that game number 1. Like,
I totally
it was real tough. And then I think Aches really struggled in the game 1, if I remember right.
He had a rough game,
And game 2, really everyone came alive. That S&D was pretty back and forth until the final rounds. But what stood out for you in the S&D?
You know, the S&D, a lot of just first bloods. I mean, FaZe wins those first 3 rounds.
Okay.
Envy comes back, wins those next 3, and then FaZe just comes in and wins the last 3. You know, round 7, we saw Aches use peripherals. Didn't really understand what that was all about.
It's Aches, man.
Yeah, and then round number 8, Envy, they really took forever to make a push. That was that last offensive round that they had. They never really got anything going. They were kind of stuck by B, never really pushed through, never really got bombed down. And then round number 9, that was the round that Aches got into that blue building, was able to sit there for a while, picked off Saints, and then they just started flanking around, and it was over from there.
And then we go into the CTF there on retreat, and I think I looked at you and I said, because they had good side to start FaZe, and they were up, I believe it was 2-0. And I said to you, it was 2-0 enough, leaving from good side, and you're like, I don't know if it is. And you saw
it wasn't.
Pretty quickly, they were able to bring it back. Like they just got rolled. I think Aches was what? He started out incredible. Like, I think he was 17.
Aches started out 17-8, and Naval started out 17-9.
Yeah, so they started out really hot, but then, like, once you were done with the second side, I think Aches was just about even by the time they got through bad side.
I mean, the biggest play came in overtime. Right. You know,
Enable went hero god mode.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Aches gets that cap in the first side, 2 minutes and 6 seconds.
It's pretty long. I thought they were, honestly, I thought they were done.
Yeah, I thought that was too long of a time as well. Enable on that second half, though, you know, able to pull the flag, just kind of hold on to it. Krim is just a weirdo. He's able to get the flag, hold on to it in lobby, and then just bring it down, you know, low side.
Yeah.
And they just won the game because of that. And then that last, you know, uplink Enable just went in 39 and 23, just an unreal score on uplink.
I mean, the two most impressive individual performances probably, I mean, you had Formal in that hardpoint just go off, and then Enable in that uplink was just absolutely crazy. Yes, I'm biased towards Halo players. I see you over there, Benson. But really, really impressive stuff. We do have an interview coming up, a quick commercial break. Lots more Call of Duty action to come.